You might want to put in 19.
19, just to be safe.
Otherwise,
okay.
it'll splutter over the line, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Not in the mood for any spluttering, am I right?
I don't know. I mean, there's like 4/10 mils at the moment.
Yeah. It's okay. We can say hello. We can at least say hello to the internet. We'll never hear us because this video is never going to go out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Currently, 3 of the 2 recordings that Reese has done have failed.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not a good record. But no, I'm doing an immediate run, but I've got dinner, so this will be it for me qualifying. Totally.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I was like 2/10 up in the first sector on Mills, and then I just took too much curve in the chicane.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's alright. Bad luck for this guy, yeah, it is.
Can I just say...
Yeah, fuck Virgin Media.
In fact, I shall type it in the server. It'll be much more funny.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, Reese, what laps do you want to pit on? 9 and 18,
9?
or do you want to do 10 and 19?
Just doing a practice start.
Yeah, sure. I'll do 10 and 19.
Roger.
Oh, okay. My starts are going to be nice today.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm going to meet up, fellas. Well, actually, no, I'll just leave it until the end of the formation lap pocket.
Yeah, we've got like 6 minutes.
It's a long formation, I feel like.
This is going to take a long time.
Just leave it in 7th.
Just going on a fucking Sunday drive through the Ardennes.
Nice place to have a Sunday drive.
Yeah.
I would rather be doing anything else.
That's not true. You're excited for this?
Not the word I'd use. I'm apprehensive for my internet.
That's true. It's never good going into a round where you know you're probably going to DNF.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like, bad internet. Love you long time.
Well, no, it's because you know you're going to be doing really, really well, and then internet.
Just remember, Yusuf, if you can get in front of Kieran if he's on the hard, he won't be able to get past you.
Yep.
There's just no way.
Also, he's going to have a miserable time lap 1 through Eau Rouge on hards.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on that.
I predict a riot / big moment / epic spin.
I predict a DNF/DNF/DNF.
I
For
predict
me.
the same. I predict the lost wheel, plus someone being extremely unhappy with me.
That someone's
Well,
going
at
to get it
least-
wrong at Eau Rouge, like one.
At least the top 7, us lot, we're all the same top 7 as it was at the start of the season. So
True. Nicholas.
No, surely
fired
Harrison was
close to
there.
me.
Harrison didn't get amongst us until didn't score points until Laragos, which was round 2.
What, until the round of the elephants?
Yes.
the tiny elephants that fit in the palm of your hand.
Sorry, no, I was just
And here we
masturbating. That's my
the
finishing voice.
urban elephant in its natural
You know,
habitat.
you know when you're sitting there and you're gonking on it massively, and you're getting a bit out of breath. You're holding it though. You're holding it, and you're like.
We need to focus on not dying, mate.
Yes.
Please keep this in the video. Please keep it.
This is no time for gallows humor.
So far, I've had baby elephants and Attenborough impressions. It's all good.
Here's the baby elephant. What's he doing? Alright, let's just focus on this start.
Okay. Alright, serious face. Serious face.
Alright, I'm gonna be up. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Alright, good luck. And voiceover Reese is back, and what an interesting start that was. At least myself and the rest of the people involved in that incident were. But fortunately, I was able to recover from a spin, do a bit of a 360, show off my mad skills, and continue on. And from that point, up until the time I caught up to Nicholas Hillebrand, it was just a case of trying to catch up, try and make up for lost ground. So after a couple of laps, I finally caught up to Nicholas Hillebrand in the Minardi, and this was where things started to get a little hectic, because I had the edge in the corners, he had the edge on the straights. It was a classic battle setup. Unfortunately for me, the only twisty sector at Spa, or the one that relies most on downforce, is the middle one. And the other two have extremely long straights, which Nicholas's car was geared up for. So I wasn't able to actually catch up to him and make a pass, because he'd always be just a little too far ahead on the straights, and due to the aero push, which in these cars is really quite drastic, as you'll see, I wasn't able to actually put a move on him in Sector 2, the twisty one. But this battle was definitely far from over. It took up just about 3/4 of the race, and it was definitely the highlight of the race and my season so far. Multiple times in this battle, like here for example, Nicholas would run wide on the exit of the corner after Stavilo, and I was able to get past him if only for a brief moment, but then he would just get back at me with his ridiculous straight line speed, and it was incredibly frustrating. But I knew what my strategy was going to be, and I just hoped that Nicholas wouldn't pit when I would, so I could undercut him. So here we go. Is Nicholas going to pit? No, he's not. So I go into the pits and just try and nail all my marks, and see if I can undercut him a bit. So this was a lap when Nicholas pitted. I saw him going through pit lane. I thought, yes, I'm going to come out ahead of him. But as it turns out, no, I couldn't. For whatever reason, I thought at the time, he was able to get the better of me on my what I thought was a superior strategy. You see about there, that raising of the fist, that was not me being angry at Nicholas. It was simply me just being frustrated and a little confused at the fact that my attempt to undercut him hadn't worked. But the battle continued on, and I resumed anew the effort to try and get past him, because as you'll see there, Oscar left the game. He was battling for, I think, second place with Ian Mills, and he ended up crashing out, which was definitely a shame for him. But that promoted the battle for 5th to a battle for 4th, so the stakes were even higher. And I made multiple attempts like that to get past him, and made a couple of mistakes. But Nicholas was still a lot slower in the second sector than I was, and I tried to maximise my pace advantage on him there as much as possible. So it was about here that things started to hot up a bit. Coming into Pouon, Nicholas made a mistake, hit the curb, got a bit of a worse exit out of Pouon, and I thought, screw this, I'm going to try and attempt to make the pass. Brake just a little later than him, use the downforce of my car to my advantage, and then bam, there we go. I managed to get past him for 4th place, and at this point I was thinking, oh shit, he's going to get back by me on the straight after this. And he almost did. As we're coming down this straight, I could just see him creeping up in my mirrors. I thought, no, 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 no. And we tried to go side by side through Blanchiment. Nicholas thought better of it. And as we're coming into the chicane, I realise, hey, Lewis said to me earlier that he would be pitting a lap earlier than me on both pit stops. And I thought, well, there he is in the pits now. I wonder where he's going to come out. And I bet you can see where this is going. As I come out of La Source, there's Lewis. I have the advantage on him coming out of the pits, and he slots in behind me, pretty much barring Nicholas from getting past me, because the Eau Rouge complex was the next set of corners. And you can't really go side by side through there. So I was very happy that that had happened. A little bit of, teammates, you scratch my back sort of gesture from Lewis. Probably not an intentional gesture, but it was good that it worked out that way regardless. So at this point I was determined to keep 4th as much as I possibly could. So I thought, lovely, I've got enough of an advantage on Nicholas now after Lewis kept him behind him. And I thought, well, I can only try and extend this advantage in this pit stop. So as I come in for my second pit stop, through the chicane, into the pit lane, and once again just trying not to screw up. So 2 laps later, Nicholas pits. I think, yeah, 2-lap undercut. No, unfortunately not. He came out even further ahead of me than before, and as you can see, I was visibly frustrated at that. And I was wondering, well, shit, how could he have done that? I undercut him, this time by 2 laps. And then it sort of dawned on me that my strategy was probably not the superior one. You see, the thing is with these cars, at Spa they burn about 5 litres or so a lap, as Oscar said before the race actually started. And I realised that what Nicholas was doing was, by pitting a couple of laps later, that was pretty much 10 or so less litres he had to fill his car up with to get to the finish. And that's worth about 2 seconds or something like that. Whatever the exact amount of time was, it was enough for him to stay in front of me. Just enough, which was incredibly frustrating, but I thought to myself, this is the last stint, I'll try and get by him as best I can. If I can't, then that's the way of things, but I give it a red-hot go. But unfortunately, the battle had a bit of an anticlimactic end. We come into La Source, come out of La Source, and Nicholas just stops on the exit, unexpectedly. And that was quite confusing and a bit of an anticlimactic end to the battle. I thought it was going to go to the finish, but unfortunately Nicholas had a Windows update or something like that close his game, so that was a real shame for him. I was quite happy to take 4th, but not necessarily in that way.
Good job, Reese.
3-4 finish, nice.
I know, it's pretty good. Pretty fucking good.
Oh, God.
That was a hard race.
That was hard work. I was involved in a battle with Hillebrand for most of the race.
Yeah, we switched positions.
Yeah,
I was in the battle with Hillebrand last time.
Wow.
When Mills went off, right, like midway through the race, and when he was
Congrats on podium, dude.
Oh yeah, duh. But when Mills was off, right, and he was catching me, I did a 50.8. I was like, yeah, nice. I don't know what happened to Oscar.
Yeah. He was fighting with Bailey, side by side, going through a Rouge. Bailey didn't have the line. He took too much on the inside of Radion, and it just spat him off.
Wow.
All right.
Good job.
Wait till you see what
3rd
happened
and
to me on
4th.
the start.
That was, yeah.
I'm sorry, Reese, for having such a shit start.
That's all right. I was just frantically searching for somewhere to go, and it wasn't you. It was everyone else.
Yeah.
You as well, Reese, were caught up in that, I think, were you?
Well, I spun on my own.
Okay.
It was more just the cold tires, and I think I hit a bump the wrong way, and yeah. Fortunately, I managed to do a 360 no scope and avoid damage.
Yeah, I thought you DNF'd at that point because you just disappeared totally off my LCD and everything. I was like, oh, Reese.
Yeah.
That means that none of that pre-race banter is going to come out.
Oh,
but no, you should.
Yay.
Yeah, it's good to watch. Even though there were only 9 cars on the track at one point, there were 3 separate, really close battles, which was pretty good.
Yeah. That battle between me and Nicholas is going to make for great viewing, I think. So, that was SimRace Online F1 2000 League, Round 7 at Spa. I'm not going to be here for the next round at Monza, but I will be here for the final round at Suzuka in a couple of weeks' time, so I guess I'll see you guys then. Alright, goodbye. I'm Southpaw Racer, I'm a sim racer, and I make videos about that and other stuff. And if you like them, then you should subscribe to me. But if you don't like them, then I guess that's okay too.